This movie was nowhere near as good as the original and not really good in general. CM Punk is in this movie, but he doesn't have that big a role. He's just a sexist guy that gets killed by Rose, infected by Rose, whatever. And then later we see him again, just like in the original, where victims, we actually do see them again. He jumps through a window and attacks people, bites a few people, and he gets killed by Hart. For some reason, Hart's name is Brad Hart in this movie, just giving him a basic name for this basic ass character that later gets a basic ass horror twist. Hart in the original was a way better written character. And this is just a bland boyfriend that's misunderstood and has a lot of love for the girl that he's in love with. Oh, it turns out he did something fucked up and he calls it a mistake. And it's just so dumb. CM Punk's wife, AJ Lee, former Divas champion, is also in this movie. She has like one scene, a few lines, and she's kind of a bitchy character. But she doesn't really matter, and then she doesn't even get infected, as far as we know. Mindy is not in this movie. She gets replaced by this basic friend named Chelsea. I liked Mindy. She didn't have enough character development to make me feel, a lot of things for her. But she had enough character development for me to feel somewhat sad when she died. Even though Chelsea had a lot of screen time. I didn't really feel anything for her because she was just a basic, boring character. Not only that, she doesn't have like the whole sad thing from the original movie. Mindy is just trying to take care of her friend that's sick. She makes her coffee, she helps her in bed. She just trying to take care of her friend that she thinks is sick. She's there for her. She's there the entire time. Rose tries to sneak out of the house because she knows she needs to feed on somebody. And Mindy unfortunately sees her. And then she's attacked off screen. We do see her laying down later, but it is mostly off screen. There is one sad line, though, where Mindy isn't fully understanding what's happening. She's like, of course I'm going to be here for you. You're my friend. And Rose is like, not you, not you. Well, in this movie, Chelsea, basically the replacement friend, gets bitten off screen by a random woman because of bad traffic. Yeah, I know. That was a way more thrilling scene of her friend getting bit. Yes, I mean, Mindy got bitten off screen by Rose, but we still saw what happened to her. We still knew what was going to happen to her. Chelsea just wasn't in the movie for a little while, and then when we see her again, she says she's been bit. Cool. Not at all a lame way to infect the character. Eventually, she gets hit by a car because she gets mad at Chelsea because Chelsea asked Rose's crush to ask her out on a date, Brad Hart. And she gets hit by a car off screen. Gets a fucked up jaw. Honestly, a lot of the special effects in this movie just aren't very good. And the original movie came out in the 70s and it looks far better. There's that. At first they kind of do like this weird thing with people getting infected. Like one person, the first victim, Dominic, who's some kind of actor or something, he gets like kissed and then he starts bleeding. And then next time we see him, he's infected. Then there's this other dude that we never see again that, like, she scratches his chest and bites his neck. And then eventually, like halfway through the movie, they finally do the tentacle thing or whatever it was in the original movie. I'm still not sure what it was in the original movie. Except in this, it kind of looks like a penis. It just looks like a super long, weird looking penis coming out of her shoulder armpit area. I don't know how to explain it besides that. There's a very brief scene that I completely forgot about because it's really not that important, where Brad Hart like comes to visit Rose while she's in the hospital, and then the doctor says, "I want to talk to you about Rose for a few things." Then later the doctor is like, "Yeah, we're working together. He's a journalist and he took the opportunity after I told him what you are." Because apparently in this movie it wasn't an accident like it was in the original movie. They did it on purpose, and it's because he tried to cure his wife's cancer or whatever, and the cancer became immortal, just like she became immortal. So, now he does these things to people. It's just so stupid and confusing. So apparently Brad knew what was happening to her and just wanted to keep her safe or some bullshit, and we get this big dramatic moment that literally means nothing, where she kills Brad and then she kills the doctor's wife in front of him, and then she kills herself. Except she doesn't stay dead, but the wife does stay dead. Even though he said she was basically immortal. She slits her throat in front of him and he's like, "No!" And then the movie looks like it's about to end, and he's making a blood smoothie and he has meat. So I assumed it was gonna be some dumb plot twist, like he decided to make himself like her. But no, he fucking somehow brought her back to life and no scarring on her throat or anything. It's such a dumb movie. I don't like it at all.